Okay, so my evening skincare routine starts in the shower because I always take my showers at night. And so when I'm in the shower, I'll always cleanse my skin. And I have a couple different cleansers that I use. Right now I'm using 3 and I just alternate every day. Personally, my skin likes that. It just keeps it sort of stimulated and doesn't allow it to get used to a product and not have the effects in place as much from that product, if that makes sense. But every skin type is different. If a skin type was sensitive or more reactive, then that might not necessarily work, but I always like that. And plus I'm a future esthetician, so I've always really liked skincare and just trying new things. So the cleanser that I used in the shower this time was this Indie Lee brightening cleanser, and I really like this. It smells really good. It's a nice gel consistency, which I like. My husband uses it too and really likes it. It's a pretty gentle one that I feel like any skin type could benefit from. And you'll notice with a lot of these products, I'm always looking for anything that is going to help brighten my skin because my skin tends to be on the drier, duller side. So anything that says brightening, luminosity, or whatever, and has those types of ingredients in it, I really gravitate towards. And then also in the shower, about 2 to 3 times a week, I'll use a manual exfoliant. I didn't tonight because I didn't need to, but that is something else I'll do sometimes. And then as soon as I get out of the shower, I will use a toner. I have 2 different ones, but this one I love. This is the Aveda Botanical Kinetics Hydrating Treatment Lotion. And this just adds as a toner. It adds a little bit of hydration back into the skin, and it adds a little bit of just preps the skin for the other moisturizing products I'm going to put on. My favorite way to apply it, and the way that Aveda says to apply it, is to put it on your palms like I did and press it into your skin, just because that presses it into your skin more, and it also stimulates the blood flow a little bit, which is really important. So then after I tone, I'm going to go in with a serum. I just did toner. This one is from Herbivore Botanicals, and this is their Prism serum. And it has a lot of AHA and a little bit of BHA in it too, so it's an exfoliating glow serum. Honestly, I just barely got this a few days ago, so I'm not like obsessed with it yet. I haven't really seen results or anything quite yet. But it's something I've been looking into buying for a while, and especially lately, I just feel like my skin has been a lot more textured than normal and sort of congested, like especially on my cheeks. So something that was lightly exfoliating sounded really nice. So I just take a little dropper and put a bit on my fingertips, and then sort of press it and like roll it into the skin. And I'm always working in upward motions and trying to get my neck as well. I do really like the consistency of this because, I don't know, it just feels like a nice serum. It's a tad bit tacky when you put it on, but it dries really fast, which is nice. Then I'm going to go in with my Aveda Botanical Kinetics Intense Hydrating Rich Cream. This is awesome because it's the most intense moisturizer that Aveda has. It's really thick, as it says, hydrating rich cream. I just do about a pea-size amount, a little bigger than that, and I always like to just dot it on my face to make sure that I'm evenly distributing it. And then again, I'll just do kind of circular motions upwards. I'm not always great about this, and then especially if I'm like in a hurry or just not feeling it, I'll just slap everything on really quickly, but I try to remember to take my time and use this as a time to not only help my skin, but also just benefit myself mentally, because I can use it as a little bit of self-care. So I always try to take my time putting my products in and massage a little bit if possible. Then I'm going to go in with the Aveda Botanical Kinetics Energizing Eye Cream. I love this stuff. I have horrible, like, dark under eye circles. I always have. It's honestly, I think it's just because it's genetics, and like no matter how much sleep I get, they're always there. I think that just my under eye skin is so thin. It is on anybody, but especially on me. So I'm always trying to find like a really awesome eye cream. And I'm just applying this with my ring finger. I'm going mainly under my eyes, but I also am going a little bit on the sides and a tiny bit above, just because the eye area ages really quickly. I want to add a lot of nourishment back into that area. So this is awesome because it has licorice root in it, which is really brightening. So I love that stuff a lot. I use it morning and night, twice a day. And then I'm going to go in with this Herbivore Botanicals Emerald CBD and Adaptogens Deep Moisture Glow Oil. Again, there's that glow. I'm all about the glow. And I really like this. Again, some skin types aren't going to like oils on them, but I love them just because they do add a really nice glow, and I like how it just, you always want to use an oil last because it acts as an occlusive and just kind of sets everything in. It's like a barrier and just locks everything in that you've put onto your skin. So this stuff feels amazing. Adds a nice glow. I'm all about it. Like, if my face just looks oily and crazy, I love it because my skin never looks like that on its own. And as you can see, as I've been applying these products, my skin does get a little bit pink, and that's okay because, as I said, I try to sort of massage them in and just get blood flow going. And that's an awesome way too to stimulate any glow. That's the best way to do it, and the most permanent way to do it is by massaging the skin and just getting that lymph going. So I do that. And then the very last thing that I will do sometimes is I have this little gua sha stone that I really like, and I love the shape of this because it just, I won't show you like the whole thing, I won't bore you with that, but I really like this just for lymphatic drainage. I always start at my neck, and then like this little crevice here is awesome and works on so many areas of this face, and it feels really good. I'll use it on my jawline, and then I'll work on my chin and then my cheeks, and then I will do the same thing here to sort of get above and below my cheekbone, and then I'll do my forehead, and that just feels really nice. And I always do it at night because I put that oil on and you need some slip with it, otherwise it's just gonna pull at your skin and not have a positive impact. But yeah, I think that is it for my nightly skincare routine.